Netflix's newest war film, All Quiet on the Western Front, is here. Let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services just like Netflix. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. When 17-year-old Paul joins the Western Front in World War I, his initial excitement is soon shattered by the grim reality of life in the trenches. This is based on the 1929 novel of the same name, and there's been a few adaptations of this story. And for me, war films are really hard to watch, and I'm sure that's for a lot of people. It shows the reality of war. It doesn't hold back. It shows the brutality and what people went through, and that's all within this film. It's trying to respect the people that were involved in the war, but also showing how brutal it was in those honest moments. In the beginning of the film, we have Paul and a few of his friends, and he's excited to join the war. But once he is thrown into it, and that initial reaction to war, we see this progression of this character throughout the 2-hour and 28-minute runtime for this film, as he realizes what war really is. And that progression for this character is subtly reacting to certain things and trying to get out of it. It's hard to watch. It is emotional. There were a few times in the middle half of the film and at the end of the film that I teared up because of the raw conversations and the reactions to things and how these characters are moving about the trenches and handling war and talking to their friends and trying to find their next meal. It does not just focus on people shooting at each other and trying to kill them. It also focuses on the day-to-day routines that they have and how they're trying to survive. And all of those moments feel absolutely personal to them and emotional to watch. We also see the side of the government as they're trying to manipulate these young boys into joining the war. We see some conversations behind closed door where they're trying to negotiate the war, and we have some people that really want it to end, but people want it to continue as well. The directing in here is phenomenal. There are so many tracking scenes where you really just focus on the war and the brutal moments within it, and it doesn't hold back from anything. And that honest look at war is what made this film so gripping to watch, but also those emotional moments for these characters and the progression that they go through. It felt so real. The cinematography, the editing, all of it is absolutely beautiful. This has some of the best visuals for this year. If it's subtle moments with Paul reading letters during the brutal war sequences, there's so much detail into every single scene within this film. But throughout the entire film, we see the pain that these young boys go through as they are losing friends, as they are reading letters from their loved ones and what they are going through as they're starving, as they're losing body parts, and just dealing with everything within this war. It's heartbreaking to watch, and how they were so excited in the beginning of the film and to where they ended up at the end of it. It's very emotional, it's very personal, and just shows war in a realistic way while also being beautifully directed. The landscapes, the editing, the cinematography, all of it just looks so good. But this is a haunting film. It feels like a horror film at times with the subject matter and how brutal it is. But All Quiet on the Western Front is easily one of the best movies of this year. With its subject matter and what it does cover, it's a honest look at war done in a way that is showing respect to the people involved by not holding back. They're showing it in a way that you understand that they're trying to speak out against war. So before I give you my score for All Quiet on the Western Front, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button and get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where All Quiet on the Western Front ranks amongst all of the other 2022 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give All Quiet on the Western Front an A-. Thank you guys for taking my review for All Quiet on the Western Front. Have you guys seen it by chance on Netflix? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy.